Welcome back, Focus Learners. Today, we're diving into a brand new explainer that maps out a huge milestone for the KPK community. You know, if you track the MetaBots apps ecosystem, you already know momentum is absolutely key. So let's unpack this latest official announcement and see exactly where this project is heading.
Okay, let's dive right into this. 17. Keep that number in your head as we go through this explainer. Because in the crypto space, timing and execution are literally everything. And this specific number, well, it represents a critical tipping point for the whole BOT chain ecosystem.
So what does that number 17 mean? It stands for June 17th, 2026. On this exact day, BotChain, which you probably recognize by the ticker METAKPK, is officially going live on Bitmart. Landing this listing is a massive green light. It's basically signaling to the broader market that METAKPK is stepping right into mainstream trading.
Section 1, Official Confirmation from Bitmart. Let's look at the proof.
Because, it's one thing to just announce a listing, but we always need the receipts, right? Take a look at this official X post directly from the verified Bitmart exchange account. They've actually tagged Metabot apps right in the post, locking in that June 17th launch date and validating the project's roadmap straight to their trading audience. So this isn't just a rumor floating around, it is officially scheduled on the exchange's calendar.
And the wording leaves absolutely no room for ambiguity. Upcoming new listing, Bitmart will list BChain METAKPK on June 17th, 2026. Now, just a quick aside for the analysts out there tracking this. Bitmart mentioned keeping an eye out for further announcements. What does that mean? Well, it means critical details like supported trading pairs and the exact hour-by-hour schedules will be dropping very soon. So you'll definitely want to stay highly alert as we get closer to the actual date.
Moving on to our next section, the 6-month exchange roadmap.
Now, what's really interesting here is that while a Bitmart listing is great news on its own, a recent live event presentation actually revealed a much larger underlying strategy. Notice how Bitmart is really just the first name on the top left? It's accompanied by 8 other major platforms. This proves that June 17th isn't the finish line at all. Actually, scratch that, it's more like the starting gun for a massive expansion campaign.
Let's break that down into a clean, easy-to-read table to really analyze the scope here. Walk through this list with me. The Phase 1 quote-unquote first listing is Bitmart, but then, planned within a rapid 6-month window, we have heavy-hitting Tier 1 industry giants like Gate.io, KuCoin, and MXC. We're also seeing major players like CoinStore, P2B, CoinEx, LatToken, and LBank mapped out. And to put that into perspective, passing the rigorous technical audits and legal compliance checks to get on just one of these exchanges takes immense preparation. So executing a coordinated rollout across all 9 within half a year, that shows a highly organized push by the Metabot Apps team for true global reach.
So, what this milestone means? Let's get into the impact.
With 8 more exchanges waiting in the wings, you might be wondering, why is this first Bitmart launch so absolutely vital? Well, the crucial point is that it acts as the catalyst. It stress tests market liquidity and really sets the momentum. Specifically, tapping into Bitmart provides immediate project exposure to millions of existing users. It drastically reduces friction for global investors, expands their trading reach, and of course strengthens METAKPK's overall credibility across a super competitive crypto ecosystem. Every single point here represents a new layer of foundational growth.
And we have to say, executing Phase 1 of an expansive roadmap like this requires relentless dedication. For the developers coding the infrastructure and, the early adopters who back the vision from day one, crossing this first finish line with Bitmart is a crystal clear indicator that all that hard work behind the scenes is finally moving squarely into the public eye.
Which brings us to a really compelling question to wrap things up. Bitmart is first. So which exchange is next? With giants like KuCoin, Gate.io, and MEXC locked right in the crosshairs, the next 6 months are going to be absolutely pivotal for METAKPK. The blueprint is drawn, the first domino falls on June 17th, 2026, and the market will for sure be watching closely to see how this whole roadmap unfolds. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, Focus Learners. Keep verifying your sources, and I'll see you in the next one.